Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, I hope you are enjoying basking in the glory of England apparently doing well in World Ball. We can all appreciate this, but unfortunately, we have something of an entirely different matter to look forward to now. This is, of course, the PUBG Reddit Custom Games end-of-season tournament. I'm Jorisar. Observing today is DanBennett, and I am sat here with a gin and tonic, ready to bring you 4 games that will determine who in our community reigns supreme in what is, strictly speaking, not terribly important, but incredibly important to us. This is, of course, the Custom Games leaderboard and the end-of-season tournament. Over 4 games, and this is spread across Erangel and Miramar, we will have a whole bunch of teams fight for what I think are event passes or whatever prizes we managed to scrounge together this time around, mainly from your subs, actually, in the PUBG Reddit Twitch channel. So thank you very much for those. And these are from people who have participated in PUBG Reddit for all of the last 2 months. So we've had people join us for whole bunches of games, a ridiculously large number of different game modes. We have a lot of fun together. And we celebrate the end of season by having what is basically a slightly more serious game mode, mimicking tournament settings and letting you guys have 4 games to take each other's heads off. So we hope you enjoy that. I've certainly enjoyed reading some of the team names and getting ready to cast some of these games for you. And 4 games later, we will have some champions where we will be able to give away some prizes as well. So without further ado, we have a 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock plane path here in game number 1. There are 20 teams and 74 people alive at the moment, and 3 different teams have decided to go towards Milta Power. MMAS, otherwise known as the Marilyn Monroe Appreciation Society, have landed right next to the Dream Team, or TDT, which I'm going to call them because there's another team also confusingly called Dream Team. And I think there is another squad just to the south of them as well. That's right, that's team number 19, London Glasgow United, who are a duo as things currently stand. We have Space Army 73 together with, who else is that's Rolu Arch, I believe, playing in this. Colonels Bigglesworth and Romilly appear to be absent, unfortunately, for game number 1. So if they are able to roll out of bed at some point in the next couple of hours, hopefully they will be able to rejoin their team. The circle, though, is completely on the other side of the map. North of Gatka Compounds actually has quite a few teams looking like they are getting into vehicles to go towards Georgia Pole. We have a long shoot, interestingly. One team going to be going crate by the looks of things. And then Finnov and Co., that's team number 18, Team Phantom, managed to find a bunch of vehicles, as well as Team 9, Team Grinder, love that name, who are going to be south of Hospital now, but potentially could beat these teams to the punch as far as South George is concerned. So a very westerly circle, which will not be pleasing to the Milta and Lipovka teams of this world. But we're looking forward to seeing how this pans out. Who else is here? Ooh, Rojok is split between 2 teams at the moment. Very interesting. It's Quack Woof Kobang, which I'm basically going to call Team Zoo, because we have Dog, Duck, and Falcon all in the same team. And they are together, of course, with Jay Wick, the team captain here. They are right next to Sway Esports, squad number 22. Dan Meister, Probably Bad, Network Nerd, and Anchep. Anchep or Ansep, depending on what country he or she happens to be from. I'm afraid I didn't get a chance to ask before the start of the game. It looks like they're going to be heading further east, potentially looking for a vehicle to then sort of bypass them altogether, which isn't a bad idea. Although in apartments, we have got team number 15, the Instant Noodles. Insanity X say Oreo the Cookie and Pizza is here. So definitely some food themes going on in this team. School and apartments basically belong to them. Nobody's really contesting them, and they will have their share of loot and then some. Now. Interesting development here in Military Base. We have representatives from 2 teams, Team 8, Dream Team, and Redneck Randy looking up scaffolding. And that is because I think he's rather split from the rest of his team, and he's very close to the Painkillers, all 4 of whom have landed nearby. Where on earth is the rest of Dream Team? You can see they're elsewhere in Military Base. Is that Factory? Oh my goodness. Jonesy and LRK are nowhere to be found. If Redneck Randy... Well, Redneck Randy should really just be trying to keep a low profile. But what he's going to do instead is be as loud as possible and attract a lot of attention and have the rest of the squad descend upon him. So if he gets knocked now and finished, it's not really that much of a surprise. We will see if the rest of Dream Team can help him out there. Redneck Randy, an incredibly strong in-game player. Not the tactical decision I would have made at that point, personally. XX Supreme has spotted Redneck Randy, but he spotted him on the other side. He might be able to get a triple. No, he can't indeed. And Supreme will be able to get that knockdown there from the M4. Now, Redneck Randy's teammate's still awfully far away, so Supreme is just going to heal up and move to where Randy is. I have a feeling that is just going to be a finish. It is indeed. Now, can they get their teammate who was downed? That's the question. Redneck Randy got someone initially. Yes, actually, he was down below the scaffolding, so I see no reason why not. Dark Blade is still bleeding out, but he will be... Oh, no, sorry. Dark Zone is being rescued by Dark Blade. Wow, these sound like Hotmail email addresses that I created when I was 13. Deathside69 just killed cool long hair emo dude X. To be fair, they've got 4 members of their team alive, and I'm not even in the game. So who am I to judge? Jonesy now taking shots, going up onto the scaffolding. I'm really not sure about this. Why would you go up onto the scaffolding when you've just killed one member of a team and you know that they have teammates about? It makes it very difficult to revive you if you get down. So this is not something I would have done if I was part of Team 12 here. Painkillers potentially wrapping around the rest of Dream Team here. Dark Zone X looking for an opportunity to take out LRK. Jonesy is Jonesy is going for the extreme flank. In fact, he's going to flank so hard, the blue zone might get him before anything else at this rate. I have no idea what he's doing, or whether he's just planning on exiting in a vehicle. But he is splitting himself so far from LRK that I question that. Supreme looking like he might actually run into LRK very shortly. Surely they spot each other now. Great double tap, actually, from LRK to get that initial knock. And is he going to be rushing over to get the down as well? It is Dark Blade on the other side. Oh, no, and he's actually out in the open. This is good news for LRK. Dark Blade hasn't seen him. Oh, dear. LRK on mop-up duty right now, and that means that Dark Blade's definitely going to go down. We've got Dark Zone now as the only person left alive. Jonesy is nowhere close to the picture. He's just off looting. I mean, I guess that's a thing. Black Deeb is... Oh, well, we were talking about being on the scaffolding earlier on. High risk, high reward. Let's put it that way. You can look at a lot of stuff, but also no one is picking you up if you get downed. This is not a position I would have been in. I think that Painkillers probably didn't play this out optimally from a strategic point of view after getting the initial kill onto Redneck Randy. So both teams making some mistakes here, but at the moment it looks like Dream Team in an advantageous position. LRK Dark Zone still a little bit of a 1v1. I think LRK just spotted him as well. Dark Zone's wondering if LRK is inside this building. He won't be. Jonesy still on his summer vacation. He might be back shortly, in which case it'll become a 2v1. Okay, and it looks like all is quiet on the Western Front as far as Sosnovka military base is concerned. So let's take a look at who else is chilling out. We have one team in boats south of Milta. That's cool. There's no one near them. Yasnaya still has 2 teams nearby. We have Team Tsunami right next to PUBG Lebanon. But it looks like they're coexisting peacefully at the moment. Yasnaya has plenty of loot for all of these players. I think that's 2 different teams, even though they're both yellow, by the way. In South George. In the meantime, that's Rolu Arch crawling back towards a 3-man bike with Space Army nearby. I wonder if that was a bike-related death? Oh dear, oh dear. Well, we won't mention too much about that. Let's take a look at South and North George just for a sec. Because there are a whole bunch of yellow dots, but there are way more than 4 of them. So I'm fair... Wait, are there way more than 4 of them? No, it looks like I was seeing stars. I beg your pardon. That's all of the noobsters in Team 11. Average Noob Gamer, CJ, Hellraiser, and Nano Gamer 007. Again, these fantastic Hotmail email addresses just keep coming back to haunt me in this game. Welcome all of you to the PUBG Reddit end of season tournament. It's a pleasure to have you here. Rajok might be a tinderbox about to light up, though, because Squad 22, Sway Esports, have been there or thereabouts compared to Quack with Corbang for quite a long time. And I think they are actively on the lookout for where these guys might be. They have 2 on top of Water Tower Hill and 2 running through the buildings. Falco is going to be able to spot probably bad very, very shortly. I think... Oh my, Gwen getting first blood onto DanMeister. Probably bad. Also going down to Falco, who instantly finishes the kill. Absolutely brutal. Leaving 2 members now of Sway Esports. Slowly coming in, but this is now a 2v4 situation. Network Nerd and Anchep both looking pretty down. They're going to have to heal up, but they don't necessarily have the opportunity to do so right now. Great headshot onto Gwendog, managing to trade out. Still a 2v3 situation. Duck on the ground floor of that apartment. Anchep choosing not to heal up at the moment, looking for an opportunity to grab an extra kill. Won't be able to find one there, though. Network Nerd looks like he has gone ahead and grabbed a couple of bandages. Fairly useful. Jay Wick on the other side as Gwen gets helped up. Falco in the back lines, but basically looting those 2 bodies and then coming in to help flank and support. Network Nerd still on next to no health, and Falco from downtown able to take him out. Jay Wick goes down, though, and Anchep actually finishing the kill as well, really rushing through. Spots Falco, gets a shot off with the shotgun, but at that sort of range, it won't be able to one-shot anyone. Switches back to the M4. He's only got 12 bullets left for it. Anchep is really doing this on the cheap. This is budget PUBG right here, but he might be getting kills in. Falco, I think, spots him around the edge of the house. Anchep needs ammunition. I wonder if he managed to grab some from DanMeister, but I think Falco already looted that body, so it's not clear exactly what is left. Network Nerd now gets completed, and there we go. Duck getting the kill off onto Anchep. That is Team 21. Quack with Corbang, the Zoo, killing off Sway Esports, Team 22. So that, I believe, is a team kill. No, that's our second team kill of the day, because Dream Team down in Military Base, while we were talking about that, have taken out Black Deeb and Co., the Painkillers, which is such a pity in some ways, because I thought the Painkillers started that engagement really well, managing to avoid a trade and taking out Redneck Randy, who's a very difficult player to take down at the best of times, but he was so split from his team that I think they had an opportunity to regroup and push in, and instead they split themselves up and ended up dying 1 by 1. So all credit to Dream Team there, specifically LRK and Jonesy, who did a tremendous job. Silenced SLR from Lockjet here, Team Tsunami, enjoying a little bit of freedom, but Order 66, team number 10, are going to be on, well, basically, they have to go through Team 23 and the Circle. So I reckon in about 45 seconds' time, they might come into Mr. Sergo, Stifle, Disaster, and the Speechless one, part of Team 10. A lot of vehicles now coming into Circle. I'm actually surprised at the amount of shooting going down here. It looks like we have a little bit of a chase scene. Squads of 15 and 19. That's Instant Noodles and London Glasgow United going on a little bit of a chase here, up and down the mountain. I actually wonder if the guys on the bike could just get out. Oh, it looks like that's exactly what they're going to be doing. This showdown is going to end right here, right now. Team 15 are going to be able to get the complete wipe there. Instant Noodles taking out London Glasgow United. Tony Soprano 92 and the Marilyn Monroe, or the Mickey Mouse Appreciation Society, zooming right past them, not caring at all. In the meantime, more shots against... this is team number 4. You are watching now the Baboons. Basically in Gatka. Chilling out and taking a look at Team Grinder here. We have Ronnie Cray and Tonsil. Stuck on the southern side of Chopsticks. Looks like Rise was down there. And if you pardon the pun, Rise has risen up. He's been resurrected. And we will get him back into the game. So a 3v4 situation, what it looks like. But we have another team popping in now. PUBG Lebanon finally coming here in their vehicles, but not realizing that there are several teams very close by, getting one of their number knocked down straight away. And Team Baboons looking for an opportunity to down more people. I wonder if they realize that this is 2 different squads, or if they think it's some sort of 2-2 split. And behind them, we have the Penguin Carriers 2.0. Now, they've been relatively quiet as far as this game is concerned so far, but maybe that's because they've just been playing very nicely positionally. And Adam, we're watching Bonnet Boy 16 here, of course, most famous for being able to kill Penguin Sniper at any point in time. bogey opponent. Some say, oh my god, that's 2 with the frag, 2 eventual downs, and a shot onto Oreo Cookie. That is instant noodles. Instantly noodled, unfortunately, as some say takes that team out entirely. But yes, Barnet Boy, incredibly famous for being able to shoot and kill Penguin Sniper at any time, regardless of whether he's an enemy or a teammate. So it's interesting that on this occasion they've chosen to be part of the same team. Katie and Soda following Barnet Boy next to the shack where Team 3 are. Oh my god! Everyone in that shack, and someone's going, please can we have some nades? Please can we have some nades? By the way, can anyone pass me some nades? I think Katie might be on nading duty. Here we go. Nade goes in. Oh, doesn't quite go in. It's all right. Have we got a second nade? Oh, we might not, actually. That's awkward. I can't tell if that was one of their own nades that went haywire or if that was a counter nade from Squad 3. AMS 1995 now being attacked by Elsewhere. I couldn't tell if that was Team 9 or whether that was Soda Pop. I think it was Team Grinder. Third partying on this engagement. I can't believe these guys, the Penguin Carriers, don't have another frag grenade to chuck into that shed. Stun grenade? Is that what I just saw? There we go. Coming out of the shed there. Another frag as well, but I don't think that's going to go anywhere near far enough to do damage to Barnet Boy and Penguin Sniper. What they really need is a smoke grenade to get out of there. So both teams maybe not having the grenades that they were ideally looking for to continue in this engagement. AMS 1995 now breaking some windows as he tries to flag ground. Oh, we do have the smoke grenade. I beg your pardon, from PUBG Lebanon. I think they should have done that a little bit sooner. Now, the question is when they run off the back of it. Aha, and Team Baboons now have spotted Penguin Carriers. They've been making a fair bit of noise, and it's not unsurprising when there are 3 teams around you and you're only engaging 1 for the other 2 to go, hang on a second. Now, this is an opportunity for PUBG Lebanon to get out of the shed. Mind you, I don't know where they go to. But otherwise, the smoke grenade would be for not very much, to be perfectly honest. Hang on, another team coming in here. Oh no, I say another team coming in. That's actually Team Grinder ducking out, spotting the opportunity to move because they know that there are at least 3 other teams here, and they've gone, actually, there is no need for us to take the risk to stay in this position. So I completely agree with their actions then. Elsewhere. Oh, an unfortunate death in the blue zone by the looks of things for John 41 from Team Dadarol. Where on earth are they, team number 7? Let's see if we can find them. They in the blue still? Oh, there we go. Dovelix +2 coming into the circle from the north side now. That's Team Dadarol making their way in. So it looks like John 41 must have been split from the rest of the team. And unfortunately, he dies in the blue, but 3 more people will make it in. Oh, Team 21 now. The zoo getting attacked. Gwendog goes down. And it looks like team number 18, Team Phantom, have completely taken them out. They go out in 21st place, I think it is. No, sorry, 16th place with 15 teams remaining. I saw number 20 on top. And I was thinking, hang on a second. Are there really that many? There aren't, of course. 15 teams remaining in game number 1 of 4. You are watching the PUBG Reddit end of season tournament, if anyone is wondering. And you can get involved as well, by the way. Every week, we basically have fantastic custom games that anyone can join. Just go to discord.gg/PUBG Reddit and create an account. And come and join us. We have custom games, all sorts of weird and wacky game modes and fun game types for all people to play. EU and NA, and wherever you might be in the world, everybody is welcome. I'll tell you more about those in a second, though, because it looks like the right chopstick is a little bit of a war zone at the moment. The God Squad, all 4 of them still alive, are sort of stuck inside here with Penguin Carriers and PUBG Lebanon on top on the other side. They probably don't want to be making too much noise at the moment, but the Penguin Carriers seem to be doing a good job of that on their own. So the question is, do we have God Squad sneaking up behind them and maybe spoiling the party here? This could actually happen if they're not careful. Z-God getting shot there, but I think that was from downtown. I believe, yeah, it is. It's Topunik from Team Baboons all the way up on the hill. They're not interested in these guys right now. They want to try and deal with the guys at the other end of Chopstick, but it looks like Team Baboons just aren't leaving them alone. Jonesy getting the headshot onto Tsunami elsewhere on the map. And there we go. We were talking about the push in. It's happened now. Barnet Boy goes down. And suddenly the rest of the team go, hang on a second, guys. This might actually be a problem. God Squad now moving through the tunnel. Penguin Sniper's going to take a peek. He takes a peek, sees one person, manages to get the down onto Zik. The rest of the team comes rushing in, though. Katie with a great shot onto Zegod, but she goes down herself. She manages to get one more, and Sir Mouse downs her. Where is the final member? Is it Isotopop who's still alive? It is indeed, and she's in the other side of the tunnel network. She gets wiped out. That is team number 16, the God Squad, wiping out team number 2, the Penguin Carriers 2.0. Now, they have sustained damage themselves. Oh, and in fact, Team 23 gets promptly eliminated. That is Team Tsunami. LRK going on an absolute tear there on Dream Team. Jonesy got the first kill, and he mopped up the rest. We're down to 13 teams now, and still a lot of action going on in this Chopstick area. A little bit surprised it is of such interest. Sir Mouse, though, really popping off with that fantastic spray control on the AK. He eliminates PUBG Lebanon, and this pit is turning into a graveyard. Absolutely insane. Have Team 16, can I just do a quick check? Have they got all 4 alive? They haven't, right? Zik went down. Yeah, he did. Okay. Which means that the God Squad have 6 kills to their name at the moment with 12 teams remaining, which is very respectable. And they are 3 out of 4 still in the game. Not bad at all. All right, elsewhere, Team 5, Widgaff. Drave looks like he's managed to get himself a crate. Let's see what weapon he's got on him. It's a Graza. Ooh, very nice indeed. Full level 3 kit and the Graza are delightful. And these guys are going to be hoping that he gets to use that a little bit later in the game when the circle starts moving closer and closer. Of course, one of the most formidable, if not the most formidable, close range weapon, or close to medium range, I should say, in the game. Team Phantom now very much playing the edge, but they have got vehicles to boot, so they can head off to wherever they want. Still 2 minutes remaining before it moves. And they're not going to be too worried about those shots. Team Grinder are way too far away to do very much about that right now. What these guys should be worried about, though, is Team Datterall might be coming up behind them. And it looks... Oh, never mind. Team Datterall just got eliminated. So that is that. 2 knocks now onto team number 10, Order 66, as we watch some Saint from Widgaff attempt to do a little bit of sniping. This is Ronnie Cray looking around on Team Grinder for external threats. We saw team number 7, Team Datterall, very close to them before, but they have now been knocked out of the game. Frag grenade getting thrown in the general direction of Team 18. That's Phantom trying to move up on this position. They're going to have to if they want to get into the circle eventually. Your boy Jonathan not enjoying this situation at all. Donzel now managing to get those kills. He has the advantage of the best terrain. He's inside a building as well. And Phantom. I mean, Phantom are inside the circle, but that doesn't count for very much at the moment. Oh my goodness, beautiful vehicle explosion from a frag from Ronnie Cray will take out the rest of Team Phantom. And we are now into our top 10, ladies and gentlemen. 9 teams remaining here in game number 1 of the PUBG Reddit end of season tournament. Airtree running the gauntlet here. That's Widgaff trying their best to get, I don't really know where they're trying to get to cover, to be honest, but towards the center of the circle anyway, and it's not working out for them too well. Someone it is working out for a little bit better is TDT, the Dream Team, is moving in towards the center of the circle with all 4 people alive and plenty of cover. Spotting legs, trying to shoot feet, but Soup King will not be able to take out LRK, at least not yet. Next circle is a little bit of a hard shift towards the 1 o'clock, 1:30 position of the existing circle. Oh, and this is Team 11, the Noobsters, really pushing up against the Michael Moore Appreciation Society. Team number 1, UK07 upstairs and Aliba downstairs. They just want to escape at this point. They're slightly worried that if they push out, they're just going to get taken out one by one. Noobsters are covering several different angles. It looks like Aliba has spotted CJ, but won't be able to make the down. He's also giving away his own position at the same time by shooting from his gun. We'll see how his teammates end up using that. Average Noob Gamer, though, goes down to Drake. So maybe we will see the Marky Mark Appreciation Society make their way out of that compound after all. Who knows? Woodgaff continue their pilgrimage into the circle. I don't really know how they're not taking a ridiculous amount of damage right now, but UK07 is trying a couple of shots at them. Instantly taking damage the moment he moves out of that compound, though, and he's still got, I think, enemies next to him. Is there anyone from Noobster still alive there? There's Aliba. Can we go to that compound and just take a look and see if everyone's dead? So where is... Wow, everyone's dead. I'm impressed. Very nicely done there. Okay. So Marvin the Martian Appreciation Society manages to take out Noobsters from the game. And it looks like they will be able to have free reign of the eastern part of the circle. Now, they don't know this. We know this because we have the observer interface, of course. But if they were to rotate north right now, there is nobody there. And even though they're going towards the road, it basically means that no one's going to bug them. Over here, however, there is plenty to bug and get bugged up about because there are about 5 squads within 30 seconds running distance of each other. You're watching Team Baboons and Team Grinder jockey for position on the western side of the circle right now. Smoking up. Oh, wow, through the smoke as well. Your boy, Jonathan, getting a lucky hit onto Rise. That will enable him to get the down as well. Very nicely done there, and here comes Invim. Team Baboons now showing their strength as other teams are being forced to move and bring themselves into the open in order to transition into a circle location. That is 2 different members now of the God Squad who have been so fantastic this game, now getting taken down by Team 4, the Team Baboons. Up on the hill, though, still a couple of members of Team Grinder taking some pot shots. Donzel and Ronnie K, incredibly strong players, should not be counted out even though they are only a duo as things stand. And they have Toxic directly to their south. So not too many places for these teams to move, to be honest. The moment you move more than 12 seconds in any direction, a different team has eyes on you right now. This is Phase 6 coming in just under a minute's time. So many people dying. We're down to 16 people alive in this game. Ronnie Gray really trying to push up onto OK here from Team Toxic. Potentially the last member going out into the blue to try and trick him out. He does successfully do that. Really nicely done. OK was looking completely the wrong direction. And Team Grinder take out Team Toxic here as we move into our top 5. So still alive, we have Team 9, Team Grinder. We have Team 4, Team Baboons. We've got 13, TDT. We have 5, Widgaff. And we have a sole surviving member from Team 16, the God Squad. Although I think the God Squad just got eliminated. That's right, Jinx managing to get that final kill there. So a Widgaff will take out God Squad in 5th place, which means we are down to 4. Widgaff are going to be pleased with their position. They don't really have to move for next circle. Neither do Team 13, TDT. So rotating in, we have Team Baboons, and then what looks like the final members of Team Grinder potentially coming in to face down TDT because they are rotating south exactly the same way. Free shot. Does Ronnie Gray take it? He starts taking them now. Mini 14 spraying away. Not getting the down yet onto TDT. Maybe could have started firing a second earlier. Perhaps wanted to count the number of people there. He does get Matt tracks, though. Matt stopped in his tracks as Ronnie Gray moves down the hill, trying to get a slightly different angle. Soup King goes down as well to Donsel. This might actually signal a rush in. Ronnie Gray is going to be feeling fairly confident about that right now. Matt Trax gets taken up by Tadashi. We've got 2 different angles on them from Team Grinder now. They're going to have to make something happen. They won't be left alone now until Team 9, Team Grinder, choose to leave them alone, but it looks like Tateshi is actually going to be taking matters into his own hands. First downing Ronnie Cray and then instantly finishing them off, but Donsel with the SLR, spotting just a bit of his body visible, takes down Tadashi, and as a result, we have TDT out of the game. We are down to 3 teams now. Jinx looking for a potential M4 spray, ever so slightly high there against Ribbon. A small child goes down to some state. Slightly controversial statements in normal circumstances. I assure you, it is that person's nickname. And your boy manages to take down Jinx. Now, your boy isn't in front, which means he's got a little bit of a different angle, hasn't he? Whereabouts is your boy Jonathan? Oh, there we go. Interesting. Popping the smoke so that he can resurrect the rest of his team as well. So that is Jinx out of the game. Invin looking for some state, nearly getting him. Oh, does get him actually on the way back. What was some say ducking out from behind that tree to get and go back for? Is it really that important? Was it meds? Was it an extra smoke grenade? I'm not sure, but he can't use either one of them right now because Whitgaff are in some serious trouble. Team Baboons now looking very close to finishing the entirety of Whitgaff. Only Airtree left standing, and there are 3 people from Team Baboons. Airtree's got a VSS at his disposal. I'm pretty sure if he squad wipes with the VSS now, like, everything just stops and he gets declared the winner of the entire tournament. I suspect that may or may not happen. Donsel from Team Grinder, south of the next circle. I'm very happy to sit tight and do absolutely nothing. Smart play by him. Airtree is rotating, so we could get the 2 individual players go head-to-head momentarily to decide who gets second place. I mean, the squad wipe is possible, but realistically, whoever survives this fight is not going to beat the rest of Team Baboons. We will see. Airtree probably about 10 seconds running away from Donsel if he were to run over him. And Donsel certainly would have heard something coming from his east. He just won't be 100% sure what. The rest of Team 4 now flooding into the circle. Team Baboons deciding that now is the time for them to be quite confident and just rush on in. But it's a massive field beyond those first couple of trees, so no surprises that they stop there. Airtree and Donsel so close to each other, and Airtree spots him out, gets Donsel with a headshot, which means that Team Grinder are out in 3rd place. It's now Team Baboons versus Whitgaff. And yo boy Jonathan manages to take him out. That's actually quite a lot of kills for Jonathan. Well played to them as Team Baboons win game number 1. Whitgaff will be in 2nd place. We have 9 kills in total. That's going to be some fantastic haul of points there for Team Baboons to plonk on their status on the leaderboard. Remember, the 4 games decide which one of these teams wins and which one of them walks away with the prizes that we have today. And if you want to play in the custom games yourself, guess what? You can. Go to discord.gg/PUBG Reddit and come and sign up to the community. We run custom games once, twice, occasionally 3 times a week.